Well, good morning, everybody, on this lovely, sunny day. So, I just thought I would do a little video. I was going to write a post, but I'll just because obviously people ask me how I am when they see me, blah blah blah. So today's the 1st of May. Um, Yesterday, me and the wife went to the Coventry University Hospital for my appointment with the surgeon consultant, Dr. McDonald, on what we're going to do next. So we've opted for surgery. I think it's the only logical explanation of what to do, because then I have options still afterwards should it come back. But obviously, everything has its side effects and has its cons, so to speak. Having spoke to the surgeon, it's obviously became very apparent it's a little bit more serious than what I originally thought. It's actually now broke outside of the prostate, and there's a possibility that it can affect other things. It's not spread around the body as of yet, but if I continued in this state, then there's a high probability that it would. So we're having the surgery. I think it's about 4 to 6 weeks. There's a little gap in the courting program, which I'm aiming for. Also, Lucas's exams, which I'm determined not to interrupt with this. So I've told the consultant we can't do the operation until at least the 12th of June, which is when Lucas finishes, which the wife isn't very happy with me, but his future's of the utmost importance to me. So that's the decision that I've made. The consultant has gone along with that. So basically, from the biopsy, there was 20. I have two lesions on my prostate, on the PZ it's called, which is the bottom half of the prostate. To be truthful with you, it's the most popular place to have prostate cancer, from what I can gather. And there was 20 biopsies taken, and 15 of them have cancer, which is a high volume. I've been put in the high risk category now. My Gleason score was Gleason was 3+4. So the positive odds, the majority of them were 3, which is the less aggressive, but there was aggressive. The sun's shining off my big bald head there. So there was aggressive cells there as well. And yeah, it was upgraded from a T2 to a T3, so it's now popped outside of the. I think I've explained that in the last one. You need to forgive me. But yeah, so I'm now in high risk category, and choices need to be made. And like I said, the choice is surgery. But unfortunately, the consultant has said that he's going to have to take not only my prostate, my semical vessel, which is technical, it's basically where your semen's held. That's going to need to be taken away, but also all my nerves around that area as well, which means I am no longer going to be able to function down there like a man, which is very difficult, very difficult to comprehend. But it's a small price to pay to be able to live and to have that choice. So I have to be thankful for that I have that choice, that I can have this done. and there's a possibility that it doesn't come back. You know, the odds are quite good. I think it's 1 in 5 that it will come back. It's probable, but I need to thank myself that we're in this position, and I get to live. So there's no decision really, is there? None whatsoever. It's just something that, as a man, I need to get my head around. But we'll be fine. So yeah, so you know, I go back to what I've said all at the start. This was without any symptoms whatsoever, and we're at this state. You know what I mean? I kind of felt something wasn't right. So you know, I've had messages from people that have gone. You know, quite surprisingly, doctors have told people, "Mark, there's no point, and just go away. Don't worry about it." You know, even one said you can get a positive negative and a negative positive. You know, your PSA blood test doesn't even work like that. You know, it goes on an amount in nanograms. It doesn't go up whether it's positive or negative. So I don't know what the hell he's talking about, which is disappointing. Again, this is not medical advice, not a medical practitioner, but I'm only going from what's gone on with me. And you know, guys, well, even if there's ladies watching this, get your man to get checked. If the doctor won't do it, go and do it privately. You know, it's 45 quid, but it's worth it to be done at home in a little pinprick with, like I've said, Medichecks before. So that's where we're at now. So 4 to 6 weeks, I think, for the surgery. We're going to be doing a little bit of a blog on Lucas's YouTube channel. We're going to call it Carting and Cancer, and spell the cancer with a K. Try and highlight prostate cancer. We're working with a few of the championships as well to try and do some stuff, maybe raise a bit of money from Prostate Cancer UK, but also to raise awareness amongst the paddock, because it is a male-dominated paddock. Let's face it. You know, no matter whether you're a female driver or a male driver, you know, you have parents. Most of the parents, I would say, are 45 and over, and I want to give this message out to try and help, you know, people, to try and help guys, and you know, so that we don't get into this position or worse. So that's me. I've bambled on long enough. Sorry to take up your time. I just thought it would be interesting to tell you where we are and what we're doing. And for those who are at GYG, see you at GYG. Okay, enjoy the weather, take care of yourself, and go and get a PSA test.